Hi Aquarius, welcome. So Aquarius, this is going to be your tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Aquarius, when I was meditating on the collective Aquarian energy, I was getting messages about like being true to your authentic self and, following what feels best to you, being important during this time frame. They were also giving me a song, just one piece of the song, and I honestly don't know the artist. But he says, "You're looking in the wrong place for my love. You're looking in the wrong place for my love." I want to say it's Nick Jonas, but I could be wrong. But anyways, if you know the song, please put it into the comments below as my cards fly out. And let's see where this is headed, Aquarius. So you have the square out, which talks about some challenges, a little bit of stalls maybe in the atmosphere. Could feel like there's a lot of pressure being put on the Aquarian during this time frame. Maybe a little bit of tension in the air. But then following that, holy cow, how many cards did you get? Following that energy, Aquarius, is this more down-to-earth, comfortable vibe. So I feel like if there's been issues getting things off of the ground or a lot of pressure around you, I feel that dissipating, right, as we go through July and into August, and it feeling a bit more comfortable in the energy, because this talks about, things feeling more comfortable to you, getting back to the daily grind, some of you getting organized better. And then you also have the card of Numinous and Sagittarius. So this is talking about also getting in touch with your intuitive self, the unknown. Some of you have psychic abilities straight up. All right. And I know I have a lot of intuitive people that watch me and other readers watch me. So that's not surprising to me. But seriously, this is talking about having those abilities, shadow work, just kind of knowing, like having that sixth sense about you, Aquarius, and just kind of knowing what is right for you. So some of you, it's been maybe difficult, right, to figure out, if you were being true to yourself, if you were going about something because others wanted that from you, or because of expectations external to you, or if you were, moving towards something or doing something because you genuinely wanted it for self. And sometimes it can be sticky, right, to try and decipher which is which. But I feel like you getting some sort of knowing around that's going to help solidify where you stand, I guess, in a situation. So I feel that coming through as well. And then right on the horizon after that, you have the card of the Voyager. So there might be a lot of things that are exciting coming through that are new to you. I feel like Aquarius is always down to try something new because, as a fellow Aquarian, I could tell you, we love newness. We like to be on the leading edge, we like to try different things. And so I feel you getting an opportunity to have some new experiences come through and to kind of go on this adventure of life. So let's go a little bit further into it. Also, I have Pisces, Sagittarius, Taurus energy out as well. So you could be dealing with those zodiac signs or have those in your chart. But let's go further. You have the Four of Swords. So there's healing energy coming through here. It's almost like getting some sort of peace of mind. Maybe you weren't sure, Aquarius, if you were making the right decisions or if you were being true to yourself. And I feel that confusion lifting and like this healing energy coming through that's giving you a greater amount of certainty. Not just in the current situation, but also in your ability to decipher your own intuition and to know, through how you feel, what is truly best for you. And it's like kind of getting closer to self, getting a better understanding of your inner being, of what it really means to have a good relationship with self. Okay, so let's go further. We're going to look at the headspace here, Aquarius, and what's going on in the current energy for my Aquariuses. I can still hear that song. You're looking in the wrong place for my love. Don't think that just because you're in it, this is real. Okay. I'm certain we'll see what that's about. All right, so the Emperor in the reverse, the Hierophant, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is kind of that energy I was feeling, Aquarius, of like, you know, not maybe feeling really certain about what is in your highest good leading up into the now. Now, I feel that energy dissipating, okay, as we go through July. It's particularly when the full moon leaves us. But there does seem to be a little bit of uncertainty still present. So I feel like you might be going through fluctuations where like one day you're absolutely certain you're on your right path, and then the next day you get a little insecure around it or start to doubt yourself. And so there seems to be like this back and forth going on in the energy, but they're showing it to me in like waves. So there was maybe a surge of challenges that arose or uncertainty. And then as the waves die down, it's like, okay, getting more in alignment, feeling more like self, but then maybe going backwards a little bit and then getting more in alignment until it kind of evens out, if that makes any sense. And I do feel that it evens out because you have the Four of Swords here. So yes, Aquarius. And then I'm getting a message too around like, okay, so this is a really interesting message because it's very un-Aquarian-like, but I'm hearing inadequacies. Somebody could be struggling, or you could be struggling with a feeling of inadequacy at times. Like, can I do this? Again, there's that questioning of self. And the reason why I say it's very un-Aquarian-like is because Aquarius is the sign of I know. So usually you're one of the stronger zodiac signs, you know, when it comes to believing in yourself, because you know, right? But even the best of us have moments where maybe we don't feel like enough, or we doubt, you know, if we are on the right path. And so I feel like that's normal. Aquarius, don't beat yourself up. You're not perfect. We all have moments like that, but you are on the right path, okay? And I feel like deep down inside, you really do know that, but sometimes you let others get in your head maybe, or you let your mind play tricks on you to the point where you lose your balance, okay? And you start to disempower yourself every time you do that. So best you can, you know, veer away from that energy, okay, as we go throughout the month. And instead of looking outside of yourself, you know, to get a sense of security or validation, go within yourself and remember, you know, you're a freaking Aquarian, so you will figure this out. It's not even a question. All right, so let's go into the emotional space then and see what's going on there as well. You know, and Aquarius, if this isn't your energy, I just want to say you could also be have someone in your life that maybe is struggling with feelings of inadequacy, or certainly it could be you and someone you're dealing with, but take it as it resonates. You could have someone here, Aquarius, that maybe that's something that they are dealing with as well, okay? So the emotional space, Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands, that was like half my deck, guys. Oh my gosh, no. It was half of the deck. I might have to pause this just to And I don't want to keep these because I feel like they fell out. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me see. I did it. Alright, we're good. We good? We're good. Okay, so let me take a look at this. I was going to put these back, but actually I feel like I'm going to keep these. I'm going to keep that as a side note, as well as the 2 cards that fell out here. So we'll get into that in a minute. So Aquarius, what's showing up in the emotional space, there's a desire to see things move forward, okay? They're also highlighting commitments and relationships, okay? So there might be some movement or changes around commitments during this time frame. There seems to be something that you're keeping hidden here, Aquarius, or keeping to yourself, though. And some of you, all it is like you might be keeping hidden the fact that you have these uncertainties going on, you know, within you, because again, Aquarian energy, very thoughtful energy, but you're not a zodiac sign that just puts all their news out on the street, right? So you would not be someone who would readily admit that maybe you're having doubts or fears. Because again, you're a fixed sign, so you like to show your strengths for the most part, right? So you might be keeping hidden that you're having these insecure thoughts or that you're having these doubts. But I just feel like it's because if that is the case, it's coming from a place of just wanting to convey the certainty, because deep down you do know what's up, but it still gets to you. But I do feel there is an opportunity here on the horizon, right? To have something come to fruition that has a lot of potential, okay? And this is in the emotional space. There's also, you might be a lot of communication coming through, or maybe benefiting from like kind of talking things out or talking things through. But I honestly feel like, and I'm not trying to call you out, Aquarius, but I honestly feel like even if you are talking, you know, something out or trying to be open and honest, there's still a small piece that you keep just to yourself. Like there's something here that you have yet to reveal. And I feel like it's because you're not really solid about it yet or certain yourself. And so that's another thing about Aquarian energy is, you know, Aquarians won't speak, right, until you're certain, or make any big decisions until you've thought something all the way through. And so there's a message around that as well, Aquarius. So now I want to see what this additional message was. You almost got like 2 readings in one, because look how many cards there are. What flew out over there? There might be an opportunity to see progression, or also for travel during this time frame. I feel like things coming together, also with family and friends, feeling that support during this time frame, Aquarius. Don't rush things, you know, especially if you've not fully thought something fully through. Don't commit to anything right now until you're certain. Now, once you're certain, I feel like you're good to go. But if you impulsively communicate something or make a decision, I just feel like it disconnecting you, it kind of stressing you out. So there's a caution about that. And waiting for the right timing, okay, is important as well, especially when it comes to expressing your emotion, Aquarius. And I do feel emotional energy coming through, but I don't feel that you're letting it get the best of you, at least not during this time frame. I feel like instead you utilizing that Aquarian superpower of detachment. Okay, so if you have some stuff going on an emotional level that feels confusing to you, or they're maybe challenging, I feel you just kind of detaching from it during this time frame, like just not even trying to dwell on it, just maybe ignoring it, you know, or like I'll deal with that when I have to type of vibe. Definitely not letting it get to you, or, you know, letting it overwhelm you. Instead, I feel like this air of detachment, and then kind of going in your head a little bit, keeping your mind busy, reading, writing, doing things that stimulate the mind would be very helpful to you, Aquarius, during this time frame as well. Even learning a new trade or a new trick is what I'm hearing, might be very helpful for you in the big picture. So yes, that's the additional message here. Let me put these back, and then we're going to go in deeper into this. So let's go a little bit deeper into the bigger spiritual picture for Aquarius. You have the Page of Wands. And I have this song. I can't remember if I got this song for you before. She says, because I'm invincible, unstoppable. I think it's Sia. I'm invincible. Okay. All right, so you have the Page of Wands, the Six of Pentacles. Wow, what? Your cards are crazy today. Ace of Wands. Did you see how that card landed over there? Okay. Eight of Pentacles. So, Aquarius, you know, your best asset as an Aquarius is your mind. But also, on the same side of that coin, it is your worst enemy when you let it. Because some of y'all get on that thought train and get all up in your head, and then you just run rampant in the headspace, and it produces anxiety, okay? So just to caution there, Aquarius, because I feel like what wants to come through here after this challenging energy lifts is like this playful vibe, right? Like having more fun in your life, being more open to new beginnings, new adventures, things of that nature, being more generous with your time, and people being more generous with you, Aquarius. Reigniting some sort of spark here in the solar plexus is what they're saying. Okay, so reigniting the solar plexus, really. And then getting back to feeling like yourself, Aquarius. That your authentic self. Okay, so let's go back to the original message. I got the message that this time frame was mostly about following your authentic truth. And how do you do that? You do that by being your authentic self and not letting other people, right, or other people's expectations of you to interfere with what you know is right for you. Because all that does is produce anxiety and fear, and it's not needed, right? All of a sudden I got like a wave of energy came over me. It almost made me nauseous. So some of y'all get anxiety so bad it actually messes with your gut, maybe, or you have like physical manifestations. And I'm getting, for some of you, this could be, if it's not your energy, this could be someone you're connecting with, okay? Because they want to show me another person now. So there could be someone too, Aquarius, that you're connecting with that they may suffer from high levels of anxiety. You may or may not be aware of that. It might actually mess with their stomach. Especially if they are in a fearful state. And I guess, like, if you are connected energetically to this person, you might actually feel this. Like, you might have a connection here, Aquarius, where you have an energetic bond with someone. So like when they're feeling a certain kind of way, you become aware of it, especially for my intuitive Aquarians. You know, like you get a sense about it. And honestly, some of your anxiety could be coming from picking up on someone else's anxiety, especially if you're energetically intertwined with them or attached to them like a soulmate energy. Yeah, because I just came out of nowhere. I got just like, whew. But I keep hearing the word getting back to the basics. And what they're meaning by that is like getting back to who you really are. And again, this healing energy coming through. And yes. So let's get some guidance, Aquarius, and see. You know, okay, so they want me to add to that. If Aquarius, if you are the one who's getting like bouts of anxiety, it's stemming from this truth that you're suppressing. Remember I said earlier, some of you just aren't ready to like fully reveal something because maybe you haven't quite figured it out yourself. It's almost like that's okay for a little while, but if you do that for a long period of time and you suppress that energy, it starts to mess with you. So let's see what the guidance is. You have the Strength card. This is saying, strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has a unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul. So Aquarius, it's encouraging you to stay strong, be confident in yourself, you know, have that conviction about yourself and to follow your impulses, your inner being. And if people vibe with you, then they can ride with you. But if they are naysaying you or pushing against you, that's their problem. You know, I mean, like you might actually detach from that type of energy if you're presented with it. Okay. So this says, should I leave or should I stay? It is very empowering let me start over. It's very empowering to discover that your patterns of thought do not have to follow your current situation, and therefore your current situation on all subjects can change. We do not recommend taking the physical action of leaving a relationship without deliberately coming into the thought alignment of the new desire that's been born out of that current relationship. And then, whether you stay or whether you go, you can have exactly what you desire. Wow, really interesting card. So some of you, what the confusion or the uncertainty has been about is whether you should leave or stay in a certain situation or relationship. Some of you job, but I'm getting more relationship. And this is saying it's not really about staying or going. It's about alignment. Align and then. Align and then. And they're saying the best way to go about it is to pre-pave the path before you take action. So have in your mind a conjured thought about what you would like next and the positives of that and how that would feel. And then, you know, because we manifest through thought, so pre-pave with that. And then when you feel ready, and you will know, you will be certain. And how will you know? Because you will feel certain. When you are ready, then take action. That's the encouragement. Aquarius, wow. So the zodiac signs that you could be dealing with or have in your own birth chart. I have Aries, Virgo, Taurus, I almost said Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio here. Taurus, again, Pisces, Sagittarius. Those are the predominant signs that I'm seeing, but keep in mind, and Leo. But keep in mind, it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do have videos over there. Tarot Time with Dana, all of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section of my YouTube, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very, very best, Aquarius. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.